Hello and welcome back to Farm Simulator Stream. So today, building a farm from scratch. There's no budget or anything, I'm just doing this because I kind of want to. I did try doing this the other day, but it did crash. And then I thought I actually didn't really like what I was doing. So I've started again. Land, for example, we bought all this here. So we're gonna just get started. And I think the map is called Green Countryside, was it? I think so. I think it was. But I'm going to keep them all pretty close together. Yeah, because I think if we keep them close together... Because I think my mistake last time, I did them too far away, so it didn't look right. It would have probably worked, but... I don't know. So I'm thinking, I kind of want to do it the brick style. Like, I'm going to have to modify all the ground and everything. But that's fine. So like, I want kind of like an old style farm kind of thing. So I think maybe we start off with like a flattish area, so we'd have to modify too much. I think that might be the best option. So I'm thinking maybe here, somewhere here possibly. Maybe not with this shed, but we'll have a look. What's this? That would actually work really well. What's it called? Shed. But I want something old. Kind of like, maybe. Kind of like that, but not that. Maybe. I think I used this last time. Yeah, I used that last time. But it's a bit small. This sort of brick. But that sort of brick I'm kind of looking for. Or anything brick like this. That could actually work decently well. What else is it? No. Could be a good option, possibly, but it's just... There is a few brick sheds I know I have. I just need to find them. These, I think. No, that's wood. Like these are kind of what I like. This sort of brick. And this too. So I'm thinking do these because I really like these buildings. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because there's different ones and all these match. They're part of the same set. That one's slightly different. Alright, so let's get placing our first shed. Alright, hold on 1 second. No. So I think if we do this, but where? I'm gonna have to modify the ground a little bit here. Actually, what can we customize? Solar panels? No, don't want solar panels. Just don't think about it. Let me just check that. Why didn't I just drive over? Alright, so it does need modifying a bit here. Alright, so you don't get a... So you have to place your own ground inside. Alright. But if we use this area anyway, now we can see fully. So, this shed, let's say it's pretty much at the bottom of the... what's it? It's pretty much at the bottom of the page. We can smoothen all this out. This is just... Alright. So, what sort of ground do I want? Because I may as well do the ground first, I think. So if it's an old brick shed, I'm thinking... We can always just have a look. Maybe some... that could be a road. That could work. What's it? Gravel 2. Gravel small? No. Tarmac. That could actually work for the bottom of the shed. Concrete. Concrete or tarmac? It's old, so the tarmac actually kind of makes it look a bit more old. Yeah, tarmac. We'll do tarmac. We'll do that. I know this looks messy, but just you have to trust the process. And that shed is this one. Wait, did it just place a ground? It did place a ground. So why didn't it place one before? When I placed it first? Let me just make sure there's no, like, low spots, high spots or anything. Alright, so it's sat perfectly flat. Alright, I'm placing the ground again, but I'm going to change ground. To tarmac. I think that's all actually covered. Let's just put that there in that corner. So let's see, what does it actually look like? So I think my ground actually works with this. Yeah, I think I like that. Yes, I like it. One thing I'm going to do is not overthink it. Because we can always go back and just change it. Right, let's just... smoothing out these. Just to kind of make it more of a flatter area. So the idea is first place all the sheds, everything we want. And then start with the roads and everything. I know this looks a bit odd right now, because it's untidy, but we'll sort all that out in a bit. So let's see what it is actually going to look like. Because this shed's big enough for all the tractors anyway. Because it is a pretty big shed. But yeah, I think this floor is perfectly fine for this shed. But there's one thing I could do. Let's see if my idea will work. I think it's in others. If we had some dirty patches, like that, makes it look a bit more used. Like that? Alright. I think that's fine for now. What else do we need? We need... So let's say that's the main tractor shed, so 4 doors. And if I use the same style of sheds from this pack, they'll all match. So like, what's this? No, not this. Like these. These are all from the same pack. The only thing is, the roof's different on this one. But yeah, like this. This is the exact same. Like, that's the exact same. So this one could be, let's say... The only thing is, it's the roof. What's different? That's the only problem with it, but... There's this one. Hello, Belle. I hope you're doing well. See, this one's... Is it the exact same? Is it the same roof? I think so. I am doing very well, thank you. Right, so I think put this here. I'm trying to see the best place for this. Do I do it there? What am I to find out? Let's have a see. Because this could be the place for like the tools and everything. Alright, there's a little bit of a ground mess up there. So I'm thinking, let's just go round with the soften. Just to make sure. I don't even know if it's actually doing anything here, but they didn't exactly need it. Alright, and then for the actual platform it's going to be on, I'm going to do what I did with the other shed. So we use tarmac, not that, this. And that means we can join this up with that. Right, so this does need smoothing out right there. See the diagonal there? Is it going to do it? Let's keep it small. You can still see it, can't you? I don't mind a little bit of a hill. But if I can get it to just... I think it is changing a little bit. Let's just have a see. Like, a little bit of a hill don't bother me. Or does it? I think it might bother me. I don't know. But if I... just do this, level it all off to that height. I think that's the perfect size. And then if I find where the diagonal is, which is here, smoothing the hill, I'm hoping this is going to work. That wasn't the shed, was it? It was this. So it needs to go literally, because it was on a... Let's try that. And then toss it on open. No, it didn't actually change the hill that much. I think I can deal with it. But I know a trick to, like, blend in the hill. Just plant grass around it. The grass kind of hides it. Right. Now, concrete? No. Tarmac? And then... it was in others, wasn't it? If we put that to extra large, And then it kind of just makes it look like it's been used a little bit. But this will all be neatened out, like, it won't look like this. I will neaten it all out. But now that matches with that. Yeah. I think this will work out. Yeah, I think it'll work out well. And then what else do we need? So, let's say tractor shed. We could put, I don't know, cultivators, planters and all that in there. And then possibly, we need a storage shed for like your seed, your fertilizer, herbicide and all of that. There is, oh, I dropped that. There is a small one, then this one. The only thing is the roof's different. And I don't think I can actually change it. How should I do this? Should I put it here? To kind of match that. Oh. So if I put it there, I just need to level the ground out a slight little bit. So I think that'll work perfectly fine. Level. It doesn't need to be big, I can just smoothen this bit out and just extend it a little bit. It was this one. Oh, do I have to do it again? Or do I bring it back a little bit? Like that. Let's have a see. How many of these sharp hills, like what's around the back, like that? Oh, actually, it's letting me get a bit of it, but I'll just plant grass around that. I mean, you won't ever actually notice, really, because it will kind of just blend in. And then if we do what we just did with the other two sheds, so tarmac. And then which one? We don't want the exact same like dirt patch. We want them a bit like different. Like that. Probably put grass going down this here. But yeah, this shed's actually pretty good because you got a liquid fertilizer tank here and workshop, and you got lights. I use it on other maps. So I think if I do that, what else do we need? So tractors, equipment, storage. Not farmland. Let's have a see. Silos. This is where I always hate picking. I think there is a brick one. I do kind of like these. But I wonder if there's one what's in this pack. Because I don't want it to just stand out too much. That's a pallet storage. Oh, I used it on my other map. Bale storage. Could do with one of them. Vegetable silo. Fodder dryer. Manure heap. Bale and pallet. Manure heap. Silo. I know it's not the same typical finger tack silo, but it'll match the whole other buildings. But where do I want to put this for? If we do like the main road going through this way or something, through this way up there possibly. And let's say what if if we do the bale storage first and then work out where we're going to put everything. I'm not going to think about it, I'm just going to do it. See if this is where I mess up. Let's just try it. It did actually modify the ground a little bit then. if I can... You know what might be better? If we change the texture of the path, like the floor. Then we can actually see everything more clearly. See, it's slightly changing it. I wonder, is there a texture for straw? I feel like there should be. How we've got these, I wonder if there's one that has a straw option. Oh. I don't want decorative bales. Decoration. I don't think there'll be any straw options. Because these are just going to be like placeable objects, aren't they? Yep. Alright, let's just try and... I think if we neaten it up a little bit on for each shed. So let's just get some grass. That's totally different grass cut. Actually, it doesn't really matter too much, really. Because we're going to place normal grass over it, so you won't actually tell. Just look and see what's different with them. I wonder if the grass dirt could be alright. If we... Because I'm thinking, maybe grass dirt's alright. When we place the actual normal grass, certain angles, do you think it might show through the grass, like the bit of the dirt? Possibly, I have no idea. But there is only one way to find out. I'm not bothered if it doesn't, but... This doesn't have to be too perfect. Just needs to be good enough. So then the other option is to do this. I mean, if we do this around it all, there's probably just gone some in the shed, which is fine. We can easily get it out. But also this will hide like any imperfections. I'll sort that bit out in a second. Actually, you know what, I might be able to just do that and never remember it. And then do the same with these. Don't really matter which one I choose. See, sometimes it places it, but then as long as we get like the majority of it, that's fine. How did day go? There's only a slight little bit of grass. Don't matter too much if it's inside, because realistically it probably would grow inside through all the cracks. Like that. And then we just connect this area up. Don't matter about the grass. Now I don't mind if it's not perfectly flat, like there's hills, but they don't bother me. I like the hills. It just adds a bit of depth. I might do a path road down here maybe, I don't know. Do I? I think a bunch of it's just gone into the shed. Yeah. like that, and then obviously we can get a bigger place thing, whatever it's called. Let's just keep that there for now. Like that. Because I might put a path down here leading somewhere. Let's have a quick walk around. No, I'm not having a walk around. Hold on. How did I miss this whole bit here? Did I not just... Oh my god. I do slowly lose my mind sometimes. Like that. Oh, I just decided to skip these two buildings. Wait. I thought I did. I can't remember. It won't all just be grass. There'll be like different types of plants, trees, bushes, all that stuff. Oh wow, I missed completely a lot. How big is this shed? Oh. None in the shed. Perfect. I wonder. Let's see. Instead of doing it small, can I do... Let's see how much went into that shed in a second. It's easy enough to get out. Oh, I thought I did it nice and neat. But no, just very slight bit. Oh, this a bit of a pain. Alright, let's just have... Where did you... Hold on. Where did I get the meadow grass? It's part of this map. Like, I don't know if it's just part of this map. It comes with it. I think it's called Green Countryside, this map. So there is a few adjustments I do need to do, but now that they've got grass around them, you can kind of see the difference. But now I need to like connect all of this together. But yeah, this map comes with a whole bunch of things, like different grasses, different plants. Also comes with different trees. Comes with a willow tree. And it also comes with different like textures of everything. Like a whole bunch of things. Kind of thinking, if I do this, do that like that, and then, do that there. See, I don't know how to explain what I'm going to do. Like, in my mind I know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and do this area here, like a little centerpiece kind of thing here. And I'm just hoping I've got the distance right, because I don't want it too close to that shed, don't want it too close to this one, but I don't want it too far away from each one, where it looks a bit too weird. Oh crap. Alright, so like that, and then I'm thinking do a pathway down this way a bit. So let's see if we can get. So that's the biggest one. I always save the game. Slightly out. Can I deal with that? Actually, I've got a better way of figuring it out. I think I like where this one is. Oh, bastard. I can't sell it. I can just do something here. Just do that. Which one was it? Remove logs. Remove stumps. There we go. Now, I'm thinking, let's just get something like this, it don't matter which one. Okay. So possibly. Now that should line up. And it was about in this area. And then all I do is get the grass again. Now that is lined up perfect. That one's bigger. But it might grow. Am I really gonna have to do it? I'm gonna keep it like that for a minute. But then what if for this area, the middle, because I do just like making like, I should have kept that line in the middle. But I guess it doesn't exactly matter too much on this. I did actually go, I can't speak. I did get completely distracted because I wasn't even meant to be doing that bit yet. I'll come back to that. So a bale shed here, we need to do the silos. That's what I was meant to be doing in the first place. I'm always getting distracted with other things. See, I don't want any silos like this, for example. I want to use... It is down here somewhere. Here we go. This sort of thing. But where do I put it? So, bale storage there. Silo here? Will that modify the ground? A little bit it does. And maybe we're kind of like smoothing it out. This doesn't have to be too perfect because there's going to be grass around it which kind of blends in. And then for the flooring, we'll do tarmac again. There we go. And then, if we get the grass again, I could probably get away with not changing this area here. I could probably just keep the texture that. Because you will never know, unless you know. I might have to change it because I'm going to know it's there and it's going to probably annoy me. It won't annoy me, it's just, I'll know it's there. As long as it's got green underneath, that's too much dark. If it's got a bit of green underneath, it should be alright. Just means when you, like, if I look over it, you don't see the gravel or whatever it was. I've just gone inside the shed, I know. Actually, it's not too bad. Oh, crap. And then, one of my favourite things is go to others, go further down, go up, and in 3, 2, 1. Completely miscounted that, but it is fine. I do like adding the dirty textures because it just, to me, looks a bit nicer. Not too bad. Obviously, there's a few things we can change. So we got tractor shed, equipment shed, and storage shed, seeds, fertilizer, and silo, and bales. So I'm gonna actually see, because I can't remember. Let's just get like a normal planter. Well, let's get a cultivator. Which one? I don't think that one can actually fit in. Wait, is this the same shed what I used to use? Actually, it's pretty big, this one. Oh, the shed I used to use on another map. The middle section used to be higher. So I could actually fit that in. Let's just say this. Let's just get that. And then let's get there we go. I just always use this tractor on every single map. My favourite tractor. Actually, I don't even remember where I was. I think I was where them rocks are right in front. I think that's where we are. Yeah, we are. Hello there, how are you? So you can kind of tell the size of this now. It's a pretty big shed. So we could actually have bigger things in here. Is that the same texture? I think it is. I think it's just because the lights are on. Yes, because the lights were on. Oh well, we got way further. We can go actually further back. But yeah, you can see how big the shed is now. I wonder, can this actually fit in this shed? Oh yeah, this should be able to fit. Alright, so if it can fit this in, it can pretty much fit anything in. I need to... oh, I just had a thought what I was going to do. I know what I was going to do. We need a place for a harvester, for example. So, I'm just going to use what I used to use on the other map. So I used to do this, and then the I used to use this transport wheels. Don't really matter. So I need a place to put all this because I want to like structure like a shed what I can drive in and out of either end, because I cannot reverse these things at all, especially when this is attached. I can reverse the harvester, but not this. But this is a good like scale. Is that how you would explain it? I know what I mean, I just don't know how to put it in words. Don't know how you get there quicker. It's how you get here quicker. And then let it just fix itself. There we go. So, where do I want to actually put it? Because I know the perfect thing, because I used to use it on another map. It used to be, I can't remember which one it was, what it was actually called, but I know what it looks like. It was one of these, but not this one. Was it this one? It's this one. This is the one I used to use. Because it fits in. Fits everything in. Well, it fits the grain header in. But I used to have two. I wonder if it will modify the ground. Yes. And then I used to... You know what I might have to do? So it's a quarter down the page. Sell that a second. But I wonder if I can, for example, use this. And then I'll just try and do something. Now this will be the same height as that other one. And if I can smoothen it out enough, let's just, I don't know if that's actually going to work. I might need to level it out a little bit further back. Just so then I can smoothen it a bit more. Oh crap. I think that might work. I might have needed to just actually go back a little bit more. But one way to find out. Let's try that a second. I don't know, I might have to just stick with one, unless, because that hill is a bit too, you know, it's a bit too sharp. But sticking with one's fine. Oh, I thought I was selling the wrong shed then. Yeah, so if I just stick with one possibly, it might even be better. Yeah, it might be better just sticking with one, 'cause it's not like I need two. And then all this here I can just... I can put something here. I'm gonna do that. And I'm thinking that like that. not necessarily that far out. I know it's completely different grass, but it won't matter. In my mind, this will look good, but that's my mind. I could have got away with doing that closer. And then, if we go to the painting section, we do what I just did with the other sheds. If we use this, now it's all perfectly neat. It's just that little bit of the hill what didn't sort out. But that means with this... Oh crap, come on, fix itself please. But it means with this I can drive in and out. Come on, let's see if it will. There we go. But I can drive in and out either way, it doesn't matter now. Because I have never been able to reverse these things. And it's perfect length. So I can just dump that there. And I wonder if this will actually fit in that shed straight across. It might do. Actually it does. Only just. So what if when we shut the door? It's a very tight fit, but it works. But I need to work out like a road. Because we need a road, because we can't just go through this with grass. But where do I actually lead the road to? Because this map is just empty. All what's on it is a shop. So I mean, I could, if I did, got this, turn the speed up. But if I got this and then kind of planned out the road with it, and then I can plan out the other roads to other things, like the animal area, roads to different fields and everything. So do I... Oh, I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of land. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of land before I do anything. But I need to figure out where I'm gonna actually put everything else. I didn't realise I'll go in 90 then. What if... Let's have a look at the animals. Is there anything what looks like it should be in this farm? Like the brick barns. So, does this have a fence? I don't think it does. But I mean... I could just keep it simple and use fences. That's old. What's that? About the horses, I know there's definitely something I like in the horses. I think I've used this one before. Yeah, this is the one I've used before. Pigs. Could do the fenceless ones and we just make our own fences. That kind of matches, kind of. It's close. But where would I put the animals? No, no, no. We won't do the animals yet. If we do the main track, because I have an idea with that. Because I want a forest around the main track. So you actually go around the forest. Oh, I forgot I have the seagulls. You ready? Whenever you do any like field work or anything, seagulls join. Forgot about that. Right, where do I want to do the track? I mean, it might be actually look alright if I did this. Through this forest, here, we make a pathway, a road through the forest, cut through, lead up to the shop. I mean, it's not plain, isn't it? So the shop's here. I'll just buy all this. But also we can, because there's nothing else on this map, we can always make like where the sell points should go. So this could be the main road, this could branch off up here to the sell points. And all of that factories up somewhere. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we're gonna obviously change the texture and everything. I was hoping that would get rid of it like all the others. Long time no see, hello there. I mean, if I do this, but all this, I'll just rejoin I'll just join all these forests to each other. You forgot it. Yeah, these seagulls are gonna get annoying. I will get rid of all the trees. I think it's going to look fine if we join all these forests together. It just means building a big ass forest. which would take a bit of time, but should be worth it. Drop that. And then the shop is through this forest, but we can always do different things around this whole place, because this main road could lead up to another field or to multiple fields, so it's not exactly just one long road. It'll branch off to other fields and everything. Do I go through the forest again? See what it's like going round it. Right, where is the actual shop? Oh no, this isn't even the shop. The shop's all the way up there, but there's a road here, luckily. That thing I was looking just above field 20, that's a field. I thought that was the shop. That's actually a farm. Actually start a farm you start with, if you do this map properly. So let's see, does this actually make sense? That'll go up to the shop, that road. Sorry seagulls, but you're not fast enough. Oh, you can't run them over. I'm just seeing if I actually like the layout. And then I could connect the forest here, branch off to some fields down there, which might be a good idea. Obviously we just need to thin some of these trees out so we can get wider equipment and everything through. And obviously this takes you back to the farm. So I think that'll work. What sort of track do I want to do though? Or do I start doing, like, making the fields first and then do the track? Because I always spend a bit of time doing a track after. Because I always do it with, like, different mud textures. Like, I'll keep changing it from, like, for example, mud pebbles to normal mud. Like, joining them in together just so it's different textures. So I think maybe we just make some field, but obviously it's going to be wider than that. It's probably going to be 3 wide, 3 widths of this, but we don't actually have to use that now. So I think if we get a plough, start ploughing where we're going to have the fields, And then we can have a better idea of what the road's going to be like. Actually, I probably should have kept the mulcher on. Actually, it'd be fine. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually like this road. Once I've figured it out, and you can actually see it properly. Because this leads to the main road, which is up here. Isn't it? Hold on. Oh, the main track goes down here. I completely lost it. I should have kept the mulcher on. So what I'm going to use to make them fields are, if we go to, I think it's in plows. Yeah, this. We're not going to be able to get it out of here, which is fine. Actually, you know what? I can just pause the time. And then we can keep up this brightness. I'm just going down this road because I am double checking that this is definitely the road what leads to my road. I think it should be. Obviously we can't take this through. Yeah, it is. This is the main road. There's another one somewhere then. But obviously we can't take this through our road. Where should I do the first field? I don't want it too close. I don't want it too close to the farm, that's what I meant. Do this about here, because then I can still keep still building the forest around it. But I don't want them too big, but I want them a good size. How wide? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think this will be big enough for one field. Yeah. See how close I get. No, it's slightly out. Slightly shorter. I think. Is it? Yeah, it is. Almost. Almost did it. It is slightly wider now, but that should be fine. That should be fine. And then we could do more fields up there too. I did mess up there. I thought I'd have had enough turning room. Be fine. And then I'm thinking of putting fences around all the fields. I'm putting hedges around them. Just so they're not plain and boring. Alright, this field's done. I did mess up. You know what? It's going to annoy me. I know it's a slight bit wider, but it's fine. There we go. There, that's one field. Does it tell me how big it is? If we go to here and stats, if we go to ploughed, that's ploughed acres, 6.78. 6.78 for the first field. And I'm thinking another one up here, but going in a different direction. Oh, I gotta buy more. But yeah, I'm only doing this for fun. That's why I've got unlimited money. I want to see what I can come up with. I just like being creative. Do I make this one bigger than that? I think I might. I think, yeah, make it bigger. Up to where though? Just before these bushes. But I'm going to do this one slightly different. What's that building up there? I don't know what that building up there is. Curved corner instead of a straight corner. Never do that. I do kind of prefer fields with different shapes and not perfectly straight. It just adds to it. See if I can join it. That was almost perfect, slightly out, but I can deal with that. Let's see. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking because I want to also do like some rivers and bridges, but I'm trying to think the best locations. I'll have to come back for that. I'll come back for all that. So this field's pretty much done now. Well, created. There we go, that one's done. I want to see what that building is up there. It is in a nothing. Don't go anywhere. Do we do building up here? Not building, do we do a field up here? Let's just do it, we can always put it back to how it was. If I 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if I go up to where my tyre tracks are there. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine, Matt. Wonder how it would. Well, I wonder how it would be to plant, seeing that it's all uphill and different sides of the hills mixed in. Be fine with this tractor, but if we had a normal tractor, I wonder how it would be. Could put one down there in that little spot. Actually, no, that's where a forest is going to be. I'm thinking that space between them two rocks, I might put the farmhouse there. I think that might be a good idea. Possibly. Shit. I just realised something. There's no seagulls. But when I was munching the ground, there was seagulls. I'm not complaining because it can get a bit annoying. I don't know if I'm going to keep that mod on. Unless I can turn the volume down on the seagulls. Hello there, how are you? I think this is the biggest field, isn't it? Or is it? Might be. I don't know. No, I think that one's actually slightly bigger. This one's wider. I gotta come back up here anyway. So I'll get that little bit in a minute. I think I might have an idea of what to do. It might be a good idea, but it might be a bad idea. I'll explain when we get to the bottom of the hill. See where all three fields are? Mainly this one and the one in front. How does a bit of grass? What if, instead of putting fences there, I make a river through it? Because how far does this land go? We've got room to go up here. But the river could cut through here, can go down there towards the forest, make a pond down into the forest. But the river through here starts up there. So let's see if I can word this. How much of this is up here? Alright. The start of the river up here, and I can add waterfalls up here. And then, down here, it will flow down here. So it'll flow down here, round here, not too close, pretty much in the middle, and once it's flowing down here, the way you get from this field to this field, there'll be a bridge. We can build a bridge here to join the fields. And then obviously it will carry on down here, turn down here. And then we can just figure something out. It can possibly go down here or go down this way. This could possibly lead to some like big massive pond here, what we can build around. That could be a good idea. I can't go over the road, I don't think. I think I did this road through that forest. Yeah, I did. What time is it? 4:34. I haven't got long. So I think I'll leave the river for now, because that's going to take a little while. And if I do what I said I would probably do earlier, which was build a farmhouse somewhere, I'll just keep that there a minute. I could either put the farmhouse up here or here. I'll probably actually do it. Actually, if I do the river here, actually I could use this as like the main river / waterfall area to go down there. Actually, yeah, it'll go here. So I could actually do the farmhouse here. Let's just have a see what I have. Do I own this land? I do. It's not a bad house. But it needs to kind of match the farm buildings, which are brick. Grey brick. I do like... Oh. That kind of makes sense. I wish the steps weren't there. And then have... That's an idea. I don't know yet. See, I like these sort of houses. That matches that farm. What happens if I place it? Flattening failed. See, the problem with that... Let's just have a see. And if this doesn't work out, I could always put it back to normal. It won't be too bad. So let's just keep it at that a second. Let's just try something. And that looks weird, but it might work if I do something. That water works. I need to change it, but I think that house is gonna work. So I'm hoping what I'm gonna do kind of makes sense. Even if not, I can just change it back easy enough. I wish I could like flip it. And you basically get the full view of the farm. I know it looks a bit weird right now, but hold on. Slightly make it wider. And then smoothing this out. It won't look like too much of a cliff once it's done. Actually, I'm gonna do a... I need to figure out where I'm gonna actually put the road. But yeah, let's just cover it all in grass a minute. I can obviously, when I do like the road and the paintings, I can just remove the grass. I'm just doing this to kind of see what it will look like once it's actually done. We will probably put something here to kind of break it up a bit. I could build the road from up to go out of this way here, all the way down here to possibly the farm itself. I don't know yet. It won't all be grass. I'm just doing that to kind of picture it. Can you go in this house? I don't think you'll be able to. No. Now let's have a see. Let's see what it actually does look like now that it's not done but taking shape. So this is actually the main track, main road. Hello there, how are you? This will be the main road. It won't be this narrow. I just did this to kind of like get a visual look of what it could be. This is just like a test. But it won't be this plain. Like this forest here behind me will be part of this forest here. I just need to build it. And obviously we need to like widen this area here. And this part of this forest is... This part of the forest is gonna join this one here too. And obviously we're gonna widen all this. Hold on. What am I building? I am building a farm. Mainly for fun. That's why I've got unlimited money. I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, this is the main farm. We can obviously change things, which I'm most likely going to do. So that makes it to the main track. And if we do a road up here, leading up here, we can always put fields to our side. And then the road up to the house. Not this specific spot, but the entrance would be about... The entrance would be about here. To get in. Are you making neighbours? I'm not sure yet. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I mean, obviously this house is overlooking the whole farm. And once there is more fields and everything, it'll make more sense. And obviously we can do a road down this side. But this idea here, what I have, is up here. I'm going to do like some river. So I'm going to build waterfalls up here. And it's all going to flow. Like the river's going to flow all the way down here. Down here, pretty much where I'm going. Almost here. And then it's going to, it won't be this close to the field. It's going to cut through here. Well, go around this area. And then go down here in the middle. And then we're going to put a bridge over so we can join these two fields together. Because I have bridges. Which I... For example, bridges. Don't know which one to use, but there's many options. And then the river will flow around here. Down here. To down here. To this area. There'll be some like big pond here. I think that'd be a good use of this space. And it makes sense because the river's going to be flowing downhill, so it needs somewhere to go. But yeah, it's going to take me a while, but I can't do that yet. Because I haven't got long, I'm going to have to go in a minute. But that's my ideas. And then obviously we need to make the animal areas, we just need to make all the areas, because we're going to need to make sell point areas, factory areas, just everything. Because there's not really anything on this map, I don't think. Is there? There's a shop up there. This is the main starter farm you do actually start with on this map. But I think this is the only area what has a few things. I don't even know what these are. Sell point. But I want to make my own anyway. This is obviously the shop, which doesn't actually look too bad. There is a road what's here, but I don't think it actually goes anywhere. Oh, there's a train on this. Does it actually go anywhere? I haven't actually explored the whole map. Yep, don't go further down. I thought the game crashed then. It has. I can't go anywhere. Shit. I can. So, river down there. River down here. Round here. Through there. Bridge over this field. Round there, down past them trees, pond over there, and then for the animals, they are most likely gonna be down here possibly. So some sort of like animal area, so cows possibly, sheep somewhere further down, chickens possibly here somewhere, and then obviously more fields and everything everywhere else. But yeah, the farm won't be like plain. It won't all just be grass. There'll be like different trees and everything. I just need to get to that point. Obviously the road's going to be wider. And I was going to experiment with like different textures. But yeah, there'll be trees in between here. There'll be rocks like this everywhere. Just, you have to trust the process. Like, we're at the weird stage of it looking weird. But yeah, I am gonna have to go because I got things to do. But am I gonna be on tomorrow? I don't know if I'm gonna be on tomorrow yet. But next time we're on, we'll do all them plans. But I think we've made a decent amount of progress today. I'm happy with what we've done. Yeah, I'm happy with this. But yeah. I don't know when I'll be on next, but we'll actually do everything then. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a good day. And I'll see you all next time.